Evil Monk maybe every once in a while if you guys need it. If you need like a pizza jingle.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
This Sadness Part 2.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Hey, isn't that look, Little Caesars had its run. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Oh,
now,
look at this Roman running around, blah blah blah.
Now I'm hot and
there's
ready.
better. There's fucking Monk Pizza, which predates all that Roman shit.
Monk Pizza, I like it.
If you want to license this, please contact Drennon at
347-470-8150.
That's my real number, dude. Come on, why'd you do that?
Early. Yeah. Let's. How about we go ahead and start this fair show after we had some technical difficulties before, and now we're all here live.
Great now.
Beautiful caller.
Right on.
Welcome to the Adventures of Danny and Mike. To my right, Mr. Michael C. Maronna.
Oh, I didn't notice you there. Hello.
Oh, hello, and to his right, Mr. Danny Tamberelli.
Hey, I'm podcasting from my bedroom with no pants on because my son is like a poltergeist today.
Oh, boy.
He's insane. So I'm scared, and so I lock the door. I don't really lock myself in any room, but
Why no pants? Is it
and my name is Jeremy.
Do they avoid you with no pants?
Yeah, I'm wondering what the pants angle is.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, look,
That's just for comfort.
Podcast
technique. I'm sitting not 3 inches from a very hot steam furnace that does not. I have no control over. So
for the listener, I think Danny means a radiator.
No pants is real. Whatever, furnace, radiator, who cares? I have nothing to do with it, but it's on all the time.
Right on.
Yeah. Oh, our guest for the entire hour before we started our radiator segment, things like Conan and Adam Levine's House Party. He has a new series called Inside Voices on YouTube. Check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Drennon Davis.
Drennon Davis!
Hey, thanks. I was under the impression you were going to use my real name. I was told this was going to be a witness protection kind of deal.
Well, it's cool. It's true. It's true. But here's Drennon. Brennan is.
I mean, Brandon.
Jeremy gets his B's and D's confused. So he wanted to say Brennan Davis, and it turned into Brennan Bravis. Okay.
That real name.
Now your first year here at UC Berkeley, we have Brennan Davis.
It's actually Gravid, like David. But Gravid. Oh my God, that pizza looks so
second episode
good.
in a row that Michael's showing off his broiled
My God,
pizza.
so did you make that yourself, Mike? That looks awesome.
Just now. I made it just now.
Yeah, he did make it himself.
Oh yeah, I'm not wearing pants. I forgot that.
What? I feel like a jerk. I have my pants on here.
Jeremy, crop that part, would you?
I can't do it. That's the problem with this new thing. Everything just records.
Oh,
so you better watch your mouth.
Well,
it is.
Watch your mouth. Watch your pants.
in keeping with the radiator discourse is the pizza oven discourse, which also gets us mighty hot in our Brooklyn apartments, which is good. We don't have it as bad as everybody freezing in Texas and elsewhere across the country. So I hope they're doing okay. We're thinking about you and sending aid to the appropriate mutual aid organizations.
Rad.
Absolutely.
Jeremy's putting the crawl across the bottom of the screen right now.
That's right. Here's the crawl. I wish we had a crawl system here on the. But we don't.
Pizza
Whatever,
for the Powerless. That could be like you guys' new thing.
I like it.
Ooh,
pizza for the Powerless.
Power to the pizza.
How many pizzas can you? Power to the pizza.
I think it was.
That's
pizza to the Powerless. I love it.
All right, hold on, Danny. Let's do the song real quick.
Well, you better get.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to give you a beat, and you're going to sing this. Ready? Oh wait, hold on. I got this new loop pedal, and I want to try this. Here we go. This is called "Power to the Pizza."
Oh, yes, please.
Power to the pizza. Pizza to the Powerless. Power to the pizza. Yeah. Michael C. Maronna. Gonna make some pizza. How much pizza can you make?
As much as it takes.
Yeah. As much as it takes.
Oreganoizing the people.
Gonna get Grace Jones on this too. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. Grace Jones. Here she comes. Yeah!
Power to the pizza.
Power to the pizza.
All right.
Wow.
Pizza to the powerless.
She was expensive. She was expensive,
All right.
but she did it for free because she loves Texas.
Amazing.
Hell yeah. Anybody out there want to start this campaign? Please secure the domain. Powerless to the what is it? Pizza to the powerless.
Let's not gloss over the fact that you said domain, which is interesting because a domain is a website. But
What is a domain exactly?
Seems like a domain is one of those things that you put at the bottom of your door when there's like at least like half an inch or
gap.
more
Yeah.
between
You got
the
a gap,
floor. Yeah. That's a domain.
The draft kicker or the draft.
They call them dreards too.
Do they call them drunnels?
Actually, that's
They
my
could.
witness protection name.
Only in,
Drunnel
that's,
Davidson, erstwhile raconteur, anonymous raconteur.
it's weird because Drennon has always been my safe word in the last like 20 years. I've been doing all my kinky sex. It's always just Drennon.
I have to admit, I bought a Drunnel a long time ago, and I really never use it. Not even for the woodworking I told myself I would do.
Those things are those like a new tool? I feel like I just started hearing about those like a few years ago. The Drennon.
No, they got some
I think the concept of a rotary tool has been around a while. They just commodified it into a Dremel. Like, this is our brand of rotary tool.
Gotcha. They just changed the name.
And then everybody had to have one. Like,
I had one very, very sad accident once where I was having some kinky sex and I said Dremel instead of Dremel, and she grabbed the Dremel. It was.
You gotta change
would you
it.
keep it?
You gotta change it to swizzle stick or something like that.
Got him.
What attachments do you keep on your bedside Dremel? Anyway,
You don't want to know. It's like egg
there's
shaped.
a wire brush of some kind.
We used to actually Brennan.
It's
Jesus Christ,
Dremelin.
Drennon. We know you from Dremelin. Sorry. We did a Man Boobs tour in San Francisco
those
for
are
the
good
Great
times.
Sketch Fest one year, and you were on our family showcase, which was a lot of fun, and that was been since several hundred years ago. It
Sure
feels like
does,
at this
man.
point. But
When people traveled freely without papers.
Oh my gosh! And we could just
Let me see your papers.
yeah, that was a fun show.
I had a point to that, and I've spaced.
What was the point? I don't know. Maybe we were just dorking out on music quite a bit. Like Danny, we were talking about stoner metal quite a bit at the time.
Oh yeah. I can get behind a lot of stoner metal. Red Fang still.
He's a record hunter as well. This guy.
Favorites.
Hell yeah.
Danny's a digger.
R.I.P. to you, Roy. If anybody gives a shit about him, he was the coolest reggae DJ ever. Who used to just say beautiful rhymes over all these melodies and songs that you loved, and he would make records out of it. So he'd be like, "Oh, cool! This is your record. I'm just gonna put like 10 songs from different people. I'm gonna just lower the volume a little bit, and I'm just gonna like make up some cool rhymes for like an hour and then sell it."
He's like a more talented DJ Khaled.
He's a way more talented DJ
He did it better
Khaled.
than anyone.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I guess DJ Khaled only says one thing, right? DJ Khaled!
The best music.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, the
That's it,
best.
yeah.
We the best.
He's
Now that's what I call playing yourself.
What does a producer
Anywho,
mean anymore?
Dremel Corporation started in 1932.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm hard pressed to figure that out myself.
Well, you used to
Drennon.
have business cards. You used to always have a business card.
Oh, they used to sell records, so there were points involved. There was money on the back
Right,
end.
but Dan, do you have a business card?
Yeah. I have a business
Dremelin, do you
card.
have a business card of
You
some
know,
kind?
I don't have any business cards anymore. No one asks for them. I feel like when I get them, I try to hold on to them for like a good couple of weeks and then I just lose them.
I used to just turn mine into filters for weed
I
cigarettes.
could see that that's how yours would end up. That's a
Be like, sorry, who is this? I'm an intern
Tamberelli
at
indicator.
so and so production.
Jeremy,
co.
have you
okay.
have you had business cards?
No, but I did buy this. You know, you see those Instagram ads with like the shitty or products, you know, that are like, oh my God, that's something I need. I bought one and it's called Tapped.
Oh, wow.
TAP
D.
apostrophe D. Tapped.
What is it?
And all you do is stick this to your phone and then people can tap it and get your business card or your contact information.
Yeah, there was.
Or for
But you have to have one of those cool smartphones. If you have a flip
any
phone that
phone.
only
Look,
works for.
look.
Yeah,
Let's see if
I think
can
about
work.
100 years ago there was an app called
I got a Nokia that says it ain't gonna work.
It just worked, and we're taking us to Seltzer King's podcast.
He just bet you.
Lists of all of
he
our
just bet you a
podcasts.
Nokia phone that it wasn't going to work.
I don't know why we're sponsoring Tapped, but we seem to be. So
I mean, it seems like you and Drennon both have your carbon footprint erased, and I'm just sitting here with a boatload of paper. You know,
You got
filters.
I mean,
still got some of those.
yeah, you're
Paper
using
film.
them.
Yeah, but I don't smoke. I don't smoke
Yeah,
weed
to
cigarettes
answer my own
anymore, so
question.
now they just
To answer
hang
my
out.
own question, no, I never had a business card printed up, but not that I didn't think of one.
Drennon, do you see his face? Look at his face. His face is one. People look at him and go,
Look at
oh.
Mike's business.
I used to write my phone number on clothespins when I was trying to break into the business of
I like that.
electrician.
And then you just kind of
not
like
acting.
pin them on people and they find it later.
Yes,
That's a great idea.
exactly.
Oh yeah.
I've actually had
My
that happen
name
to
on
me.
one side and my phone number on the other.
I like
What
it.
were you working on?
I know so many Michael M. You can't write Michael C. Maronna on the whole thing unless you have very good handwriting. Because usually I would imagine he's using a Sharpie, right?
You're writing on a clothespin.
Yeah.
You're writing on a clothespin, like Sharpie
Exactly.
seems
Definitely
like
the way,
That's
yeah.
a fat tip. So
that's a fat tip. So that fat tip is gonna
Problems.
Well, that's why you need to get a
problems
tab.
with his full name.
It says nothing about anything else.
Get
It
yourself a
says nothing
tab.
about anything else, Michael. Just please.
I love that you're just cooking in the
If we were
back.
to
That's so
advertise
great.
to these.
I just love that he's.
I also forget
that Michael wears tidy
They're
whities.
not.
Or tidy blacks. They're tidy blacks.
Boxer briefs are the way to go, and everyone knows it.
They don't look like boxer briefs.
They don't look like boxer
Famous
briefs.
last
They're
words, bro.
not any boxer briefs I ever bought in my life.
Who are you feeding during a podcast? What is happening?
Famous last words.
Oh, you can't hear it. Yeah.
So Drennon, anyway.
Yeah.
So
This has now
Drennon,
become the
anyway,
adventures
this
of
has
Anyhow.
now become
Danny
the
and
adventures
Drennon.
of
Drennon and
Danny and Drennon. Or Drennon and Danny actually
Or
sounds
pizza
better.
and
Let's
Mike.
do it.
or-
I'm ready to take over.
Are you gonna eat that pizza?
Are you gonna eat that pizza?
We're gonna call this
pizza?
we're gonna call this podcast
podcast
"Dude,
right now?
Are You Gonna Eat That Pizza?"
Dude, are you gonna eat that pizza?
Dude,
Nobody said
are you
anybody
gonna eat that
anything about
pizza?
eating any pizza.
I just want to do.
I just want to do more
You should
brands
just let
of,
it sit a little.
with weird voices.
Oh, you want to hear some weird voices?
You were gonna do a pizza brand, Mike's Pizza Brand. You know what I mean?
We did a
do-
pizza
what's
brand.
in a-
Let's
what's
do
in a-
what's an accoutrement to a pizza brand. Let's go with your
Oh,
favorite
peppers
crushed
for the
red
powerful.
pepper.
Is that what you're
Brand.
thinking? Something like a corollary?
I'm just saying. I feel like
Yeah, I
Drennon
could-
can
Oh yeah.
put something up quick.
All right, we're gonna do
He's
this one
dropped
in Beach Boys style. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh wait, that's not right. Hold on here. Check.
Sounded good.
No, that's not working. Hold
Whichever
on
one
sec.
played over and over at your wedding was great.
I may
Yeah.
not always love you, but if you got cracked red pepper, yes, do, I would put it on my slices for all of the time. God only knows my crushed red peppers could, yeah. Pepperoni. Anyway, I'm sorry. This has gone off
I
the
don't know if
rails.
there were ever
yeah.
any rails to begin with.
Well-
I mean,
Fair.
Jeremy
That's a
told me
fair
there will
point.
be rails to go off of, so I'm just going.
I was
blaming this on
told there'd be
Jeremy.
rails.
No, I'm
Yeah.
I'm all about that. I mean, the three of us can sit here and talk and make stupid noises, but
No,
you
we
do it in
blame
a
things on
much
Jeremy
better
all the
way than
time,
we
so
do.
you're fitting right in. Don't worry about it.
Right on.
Right on. Now I'm going to just talk like Boba Fett for a while. And so if you have any questions for Boba Fett, I'm happy to take them.
Oh, Boba.
It is Boba. It's not
I
Boba.
do. Did you see?
Excuse me,
Yes.
Boba, how deep was that hole?
That's a great question. I tend to dig a little deeper each time. So when I am digging holes, which is my first job, I say a hole is a hole, but then it's like, well, how deep can I get this hole? And that's where this next column comes from.
Ooh. Wow. Oh, this thing's not working. Sorry. All right, let's try.
Oh, I gotcha. Sorry, I know what happened.
I was helping.
I'm just trying to go with you. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, something happened. Are you guys? Do you guys see me?
We have pizza inhalation, mouth inhalation.
I'm listening, Boba. Go ahead.
Yes.
Inhale that pizza. Inhale that pizza.
To the Powerless.
Inhale that pizza. Inhale that pizza. Inhale that pizza.
Put it in your hole. How big is that hole? Show me that hole.
Show me the hole.
How deep is that hole?
Inhale that
That hole.
Woo! I feel like that's the Mars Rover pizza establishment. You know what I mean? They just roll up.
Yeah,
Since
way to go,
today was the
NASA.
day that we landed on Mars.
Way to go,
again.
Way to go,
On
Boba.
Another rover. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I didn't know how
pretty
funky he was.
I learned a lot from Jabba.
Jabba wabba dooba baba.
That's right. You know that's
Solo Jedi.
it's that song that James Brown song. I know that originally the lyrics were "Make it Jabba now." Instead of "Make it funky," you say "Make it Jabba now." And
Wait, how did
how
that one go?
I guess we
How did
can't
that
do
one
that
go?
anymore because "Make it Jabba now." Make it Jabba now. Make it Jabba now.
Jabba wabba.
Make it Jabba now.
For the listener.
Solo Jedi. Solo Bolo Jedi Bolo.
Take it to the bridge.
I wanna be the Rancor. I am a
The last line is
Jedi.
just take it to the bridge.
Bring me
Hold on,
to
hold
the Rancor.
Oh yeah.
And let me tap dance on him. I'm a Jedi.
I'm a Jedi.
Don't mess with me, big man, or
He's
you'll
trying.
end
He's
up
trying
in
so
the
hard.
sand.
I have a really great James Brown record that's got that song
it's great.
Popcorn on it, and the B side of it is like a couple like live tracks that I guess they were just like, we got to put out a record. What do we got? Oh, we got this, and it's James Brown trying to tell his band how to like do his like one time. Two times, pop, pop. And like James Brown could not get it on beat, and this band was doing great and like trying so hard. And I don't know why they pressed this on the second half of this record because it's so bad for James Brown. It's like, where's your rhythm, man? Like, we know you got it. Like he just couldn't like. He was just like he just kept like throwing the
Did
one
they
in
consider
on like
finding
the
him
three
like he used
and
to
just
find?
being
Remember, he used to find his
completely-
man.
Right,
He definitely did that.
and that's exactly where I was going with that, Michael. You and I are on the same boat. I would wish that the entire band was like, "Hey, JB, pay up, man.
Because that's what he would do. You go like 10, 15, 20.
You put it on record
Yeah, you got
for
the
everyone
evidence. We
to
got the
see.
evidence right here.
You
We're
put
gonna
on
spin it.
record.
Yeah, that's like what's his name? The comedian. Hey, Little Miss Muffet. He had that whole album where he was just
Andrew.
Yeah,
Andrew
he
Dice
was
Local
Clay.
just
hero.
bombing.
Local hero.
nice. Yeah, but did you guys ever listen to that album where he's just bombing hard and he still put it out?
Was it a comeback album?
No.
It was like the height of his like career, and maybe a little past the height of his career. Maybe he was on his way back down.
1992.
Yeah, something like that. And
Hey, this guy Howard Stern, he's stealing all my stuff. How can I get back at him? I guess I'm going to make one of my favorite bona fide live stand-up records.
hey, I was the original fart guy. Or what was his name? Fart Man? Fart Man.
Yeah, Fart Man. I
he
was the
stole the,
original Fart Man. I
He
didn't
stole
need
the
to get
idea
up-
of a fleshy
I didn't need to get
costume
up
from
in
me.
no-
I was the fleshy costume guy.
Here's the thing. Howard Stern, he had a much nicer ass than I did. I can't help that. I wasn't going to be flying around in chaps. I got boils on my
I
ass.
try to work out, go to the gym, do a lot of squats, bada bing, bada boom, but I don't have that bada like he do. Hey.
The Stern Badonk. You're not the only one to fall victim to the Stern Badonk, Mr. Clay. It's okay. It's all right, Mr. Clay. Don't suffer yourself too bad.
Hey, how come this guy has a VHS video that's hidden in my dad's VHS cassette tapes called Butt Bongo Fiesta?
I want to hear Butt Bongo Fiesta now for some reason.
But that was a real VHS that my dad had hidden in with some other tapes. Not all dirty ones, but that one was
That
a
was
lot of
definitely
movies.
it.
Let's
Yeah,
do that.
I found a fully nude workout tape once.
Oh, we're gonna do
Butt
Butt Bongo
Bongo
Fiesta.
Fiesta.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Turn around.
I'm into it.
Ooh,
Let's
hold
see
on,
that
hold on.
booty.
Oh yeah.
What?
Let's turn around. Let's see that booty. I wanna play drums.
This just screams. He's had a butt. He's had Stern. He's got a butt. His name's Howard Stern. Butt Bongo Fiesta time. It's Butt Bongo Fiesta time. Butt Bongo Fiesta time. Butt Bongo Fiesta time. 12-year-old's wet dream. Look at all the booby scenes. Butt Bongo
Better than
Fiesta.
a magazine.
Booby scenes.
Wow, these are just getting better and better, you guys.
That'll be available on iTunes about an
We
hour.
are.
Are we
I
a
am a
band
Jedi
now?
after all.
Yeah, this is
I just sent that to Baba Booey just to see if he, maybe something he could use for us, but probably
Hey, I'm the second original fart guy.
What do you have on your resume? Backup fart man.
Who's the 20? Who's the now Andrew Dice Clay?
Good question. Let's see.
Modern day Andrew Dice Clay.
Who's the modern day Andrew Dice Clay?
Maybe
right now? Judging by watching Last Man Standing, for me, it's Tim
Allen. Yeah,
I got it.
He's
I got
definitely
it.
up there.
I got it.
No, I mean, he's like 60 though.
That's true. We want contemporary.
Yeah.
We want contemporary.
Jeremy was going to say something.
got him.
21.
I got it. You ready? Connor O'Malley.
Oh,
No way.
I don't know who that is.
No,
Why?
he's much smarter. He's
Now I
got
gotta look up who that is.
He screams a lot too, so that's what I was thinking.
He does yell a lot. But yes, but I would say that he is much more intellectually present than Andrew Dice Clay would be.
Sorry, I thought I had it. He's for those who don't know, look
I'd
up
say
Connor
Big
O'Malley.
J. Okerson, but also he is also much more intellectual than
Somebody in
like
your somebody
but
more
he's
in your
dirty as fuck.
He's got to have like a catchphrase, whoever it is.
I was hoping this would be like a really fun, segue into like, oh, let's talk about fun, dirty comics, and we're all like, I don't know, we got that guy's got problems, this guy's got problems, this guy's going
Everyone's
to jail,
getting me too'd.
Nobody wants to talk about it.
Like who?
What have you?
Go ahead, Jeremy.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to talk
There's
about
a little
more
lag, so we're
more
a little,
comics getting me too'd, but nobody really wants to talk about that.
I think there's a lot of content to be mined there. Yeah.
There's a lot of people who do want to talk about it, but yeah.
Here's a question though. I mean, the world has changed dramatically in a year. You, I presume, being a stand-up comedian, have made a lot of your money on the road. So, like, what the fuck has happened? Like, how are you guys handling basically a year down, which is just insane? Just the sound of that.
Yeah, it was weird.
Crazy.
You know, I was making probably like half of my money on touring, or like doing residencies. Yeah, like right before everything shut down, I was just doing like a lot of festivals, like a couple of colleges. I was on my way out of doing that kind of stuff, but I was doing more residencies at like the Ace and weird shit like that, just where I could just get weird. Now, I feel like I'm, like you mentioned, I made this pilot called Inside Voices, and I like really got into like making puppets, and that turned into me needing to like live in a place where I could, work at home. So I ended up moving to Burbank and renting out one of Jim Henson's like first studios, actually. So like I have this like cool live workspace that Henson started and just kind of wanted some kind of inspiration. And I've been doing like a lot of weird puppet stuff, musical. I mean, I'm still doing a lot of the same stuff, just not touring as much. And in some ways it's good, in some ways it's bad. I don't know if you guys found this hard when you were touring, but writing on the road is really hard. So now I'm able to write a lot more, which is nice.
Have you found like Jim Henson's like third toothbrush or like?
There was a bunch of skulls under a bush.
Did you find it through the puppet community, or how did you?
Gotta pull those little.
Actually, another comedian friend of mine, a mutual friend, she lives next door, and she kind of gave a little bit of a hint that there was a prop master that was living here for a long time. So it was just it's always been some weird entertainment.
It was well set up for the gotcha.
Yeah,
very cool.
Yeah.
If you look under the left corner of the end of your room, pull up the rug, there's going to be a bunch of fake IDs, because prop masters love to make fake IDs.
I did not know that.
So if you can find anybody in your neighborhood that looks remotely like them and they're under 21, oh, dude, all the prop masters for Nickelodeon used to make me IDs that said I was 21.
No, they did not.
This is the best. I was a senior in high school. I finished doing all that, and I drove cross country home, and I bought a car, and I had California plates, and I had one of the I'm not there's a couple prop masters. One of the prop masters from the show made me a fake ID, and it was a California one, and I kept it in my shitty wallet with a little plastic so you can have like your ID out, so you didn't have to pull it out because there's nothing on the back of it. And when I got back to Jersey, I was the kid that used to buy all the beer because I would go to the one place. And
They never looked at the back of the ID. That was the place.
He never looked at the back of the right. He didn't look at the back of the ID, but he looked and he saw that I was young, and I showed him my ID, and I was like,
preposterous.
Come on. He goes, it's a California ID. I said, look outside. He turned around and looked and saw my license plate had California plates, and he was like, oh, I guess it's cool.
Nice.
So I just used to buy exclusively through that place because it was like the one I was like, all right, I've been with this guy.
It's like if you had to park one spot over, you'd be fucked.
That's when I think about prop masters. That's all I think about. I was like, all right.
I like the
ID.
idea of doing that 50 times with like different state plates. And state plates and license pairings that you use to hit different shady stores.
Danny, was it a problem?
It's like my
you just
dad,
you toss the lay back and you're like Hawaii plates, brah.
Was it a problem? Like people, did people recognize you with your fake ID? And you're like, they're just like, whatever. You are Pete and Pete, dude. You're a child always.
That's the coolest thing about it. Nobody really understands how old you are. If they were a kid watching you when you were a kid, you could be 50 years old and they still think you're a kid. They have no sense of time. When they look at pictures of you on Instagram, then they find you on Instagram and like look at pictures of you now and they go, "Damn, you look old." I'm like, "Yeah, no shit, dude.
Do.
Like, 18 was a long time ago now. Let me see your fucking picture at 7 years old and then what you look like now,
right?
motherfucker."
Seriously.
It doesn't really bother me that much.
Yeah, I remember seeing the Sandlot guy in a grocery store not too long ago.
Did you call him by the name? Did you use the name?
I did not, but my lawyer is Chunk, and I do call him Chunk.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
is
that's
that for real?
He's a big entertainment lawyer.
No,
yeah.
I know.
I mean, I don't ever use him,
but I almost used him. I almost used him for something.
Yeah, I mean,
recently,
people love him.
But he never got back to me.
But you do not tell ask your lawyer to do the truffle shuffle. You absolutely do not do that.
Apparently, a lot of people have, and he will do it. But he's like fit now. I think after the truffle shuffle, it like got to him, and so he like went to law school, and he's a fit dude.
Spite is a powerful motivator.
I don't do the truffle shuffle. I don't do the truffle shuffle for anything less than $1 million and 7.5%.
Jeff McMahon. Good old Jeffrey.
Support for the following passion comes from Lexus, celebrating the obsessions that drive us to go all in. From enthusiasts of all different spaces.
My name is Jamel Dean. I'm from Bakersfield, California, and I'm a musician. I started off playing music since I was a little kid by pulling out pots and pans. I'm obsessed with rhythm, harmony, and how they're organized to tell stories and create entire sonic worlds.
Jamel's passion for music goes beyond stringing together sounds. It's how he connects with others.
Every tone has a certain oscillation or a rhythm and feeling which can change depending on the context it's in. Music is harmony, just as life.
And his advice for other musicians in the making?
To listen to as much music as they can, to write as much music as they can, and to keep doing what they're doing, no matter what.
At Lexus, they've gone all in on their passion, designing a pure sports sedan, the new Lexus IS. Designed to look as thrilling as it is to drive. Learn more at lexus.com/IS.
Is there anything that people ask of you, like when they see you guys on the street?
They want us to kiss.
Yeah, I mean that's just I would want even if you weren't on a TV show.
There's some weird like sibling stuff like that. Oh, look at you guys! Why don't you kiss? Michael C. Maronna would be like, "Did you see where Danny just was? I think he just puked in between two cars. I'm not going to kiss that guy. He looks like he's very hungover and doesn't look happy."
If I didn't have puke breath.
Because that happens.
Did it?
Sometimes.
So you were drinking on the job? I could see young Danny doing a little drinking.
No, I wasn't. No, I was smoking cigarettes. I used to shake PAs down
So
for
his
cigarettes
breath
and
would have
smoke
been
them
like an
behind
ashtray.
craft
I'm
service.
glad we didn't kiss. I am.
Between that and coffee, and that was like I
Between
can
that
do
and
both of
coffee,
these
you were a
things.
Suede album, I think. And a squeeze song.
I can only steal. Look, I can't buy lottery tickets. I can only steal my dad's Bud Bongo Fiesta VHS tape to see titties. I might as well smoke cigarettes
You're a
and drink
nihilist.
coffee on set.
Young nihilist.
Oh boy,
Hilarious.
those were the days. 30 something years ago, guys.
Yeah, they. I guess you just celebrated an anniversary of when Pete and Pete first hit the air, which was exactly 30 years ago. A couple days ago, I think. So,
It's an amended one. It's an amended one because we were on for 2 years prior, but.
It's kind of like saying that your birthday is a year from when you're born instead of a year from when you're conceived, because life begins at conception. So your first birthday should be when you're 3 months old.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
True.
That's a good point.
And
I mean,
can you imagine that if you were you're just always 3 months older than you told everybody?
9 months old. 9 months older.
Man, no. I'm saying 3 months though because you're. Yeah, you're right. It's 9 months.
He's like,
whatever.
he's good
I'm
at
saying 3
music,
months because
not
I'm
math.
stupid.
Okay,
Because I'm an
he's
idiot.
good at music. Leave him alone.
That doesn't make sense because if you're good at math, you're good
Only
at music.
fours, bro. Only
and vice
fours.
versa. You just it's when you get into not algebra. Well, algebra is like the same thing. I'm talking about geometry.
It's time to drop some science.
The only class I failed in high
Drennon,
school.
I think it's time to drop some science. He's talking about history. And he's talking about geography.
I'm talking about geometry.
history.
And he doesn't know his music.
And he's talking.
Don't know much about show and tell. Don't know much about how to spell.
There you go.
Don't know much about what that means. Don't know how to sing. Don't know.
Thank you. That's the Benjamin Button song.
Not bad.
You really brought it home right there at the end.
Just
like
turns
that.
into
He
a baby
did-
at the
he
end.
Did go back to baby talk. I do enjoy that. Yeah.
I was thinking, speaking of babies and being birthed
King
and
of segues.
birthdays, and I feel like if we just had more bangers of first birthday in the hospital, so it's like baby comes out, shift over, and it's just like this McDonald's birthday party, and it's just like that's the 1 year, happy birthday.
A DJ.
So,
that we're avoiding.
You would have to clean that. Look, clearly
Into a
Jeremy's never
McDonald's.
been to a birthing.
I've never
before.
birthed a son. Yes, that's correct.
You need
Or daughter.
You would have to, the amount of money spent on cleaning the balls in the ball pit for a 1 day old to be jamming in the ball pit.
I'm a
is
ball pit
just,
sterilizer.
It's too much. It's too much.
I'm creating
an ideas
jobs.
guy.
I really do love that
So
idea,
I'm
though.
not in the
Just like cutting off
Also-
the umbilical cord and just throwing it in the ball pit.
Yeah,
The baby or the
right
cord?
onto a Big Mac.
I think you put the placenta in the pit, I think.
Oh, it's a placenta pit.
Every birthing room is on a lazy Susan, and it just like slowly moves to the next stage.
It's like a Quiznos sub.
That is ridiculous.
Oh boy.
But that could be a billion
That could be a
dollar
$1 billion idea.
Honestly,
We
I
should
think,
put it in the
like,
book.
it's
We're gonna
like, hey,
notate
yeah,
that in the transcript.
Look. Oh, nobody wants to go to the hospital because
Just
of COVID.
get on this
Everyone's
lazy
scared.
Susan.
No one wants to have a baby there. Everybody's just going to do it at home. And if you're going to do it at home, do it with the Danny Tamberelli patented Lazy Susan pregnancy birthday
Hell yeah.
dash.
First of all, you just stole my idea. Second of all, it's not going to be called that.
What's it going to be
What's it
called? You
called?
got to have a name for your company.
Sorry, I just named it. I just named it, and you don't have any rights to it, man. It's gone.
I feel like
I already have a song for it, and never
All right,
did.
all right,
Brennan
let's-
just wrote
let's-
it.
All right, here we go.
I believe when I hear it.
About to hear it go.
Here we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you're having a baby and you don't want to do it in a hospital, you can do it in your own room. Why not? Have a birthday party too. You and me? How about your moms too? I can rhyme two with two because one is TOOTWO. Two. Oh yeah, actually, it's a Danny Tamberelli, Lazy Susan birthday bash. Birthday bash. Put the birth back in birthday.
Put the bash too.
It's a birthday bash.
Got a
Put the
baby on
bash
a
in the
conveyor.
birth with the birthday bash.
Straight from the mother's stomach.
I see you have something to learn about childbirth, Jeremy. I understand now.
I went a different way.
Jeremy thinks that a baby comes out of his belly button.
Hey, there are plenty of C-sections.
You just
Plenty of
untie it,
C-sections
right?
out there.
Yeah. Actually, for a good, this probably prepped Danny, but for a good, I'd say day and a half, Danny and I looked at birthing videos because we wanted to make a man boob sketch. And it was just life altering.
You guys
at
are
that
true
point.
heroes.
Yeah, you sort of go from.
That's a lot of research.
That's why our sketch group no longer exists.
The reason why Brendan, Jeremy, and I never got Me Too'd is because we were called Man Boobs
Thank
Comedy.
God.
No one's coming after us.
Speaking of that,
no one would touch us with a 10-foot pole. Except for Drennon. Drennon was like, you know what? This sketch fest, let him put me with whoever. Oh, Man Boobs.
I'm going to give these lovable scamps a chance.
And I got to touch her man boobs. It was great.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
We touch man boobs before we go on stage.
What is the status of man boobs? I mean, you. Sorry. No, I want to hear from. I feel like Dremelin has something to say here.
Oh, about man boobs? Yeah. Well, I just feel like people should give them more of a chance. About people?
Yeah, giving man boobs more of a chance. About people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like people should really think about man boobs a little bit more and like what they mean, because like they can be just as sexy if we really, like they feel the same, like blind test, do you really know the difference? It's hard to say.
Yep. We set up several.
Maybe we should just all close our eyes and
feel tests and.
We should try again with a clothespin over the nose and earplugs as well as just a blind test.
Yes.
Well, during the pandemic, because I'm not touring or doing anything to make a lot of money too. I had a business. It was like a glory hole, but instead it was just my man boobs, and nobody could tell the difference. No, it didn't matter who.
No, a hole's a hole, a boob's a boob.
Everyone just said, boy, that milky, creamy skin, it's real nice, soft too. They said, "Are you
Nobody
Irish?"
said, "No, but ma'am, I am tonight."
There was a lot of talking going on in that glory hole.
Hey, yeah, that's the weirdest thing about a glory hole.
They're not talking a lot.
When they're talking, they're not spending. That's the problem.
These boobs feel great.
A second impeachment? Are you serious? Oh, let's get on with it. It was really
so I says to Mabel, I says.
Why is Mabel always the best one? I used that in a Tuesdays with Alfie when I was cutting his nails and pretended he was at the salon. I said, Mabel said what? Mabel is just like a perfect name to throw out there if you're like,
are you scared of cutting your son's hair because you think it'll defeat his superhuman strength that he clearly possesses because you're scared of him because you're hiding in a closet right now? You're locked in your bedroom.
It's time too.
I think if you cut his hair, you won't be scared of him anymore.
Hey, why don't both you guys go and take a long walk off a short period?
Let's parent your child for a minute.
It ain't in my control, man. My control is his hair is looking all right. He's not bothered. He's not bothered by it, and the blowback that I would get for even talking about it. Why you wouldn't say that about a girl? You wouldn't say that about a girl. She's got long hair. You just let it grow.
Give her a crew cut.
Yes, it's true. So I'm of the adage that yes.
I would say that about a girl though. I would say it if it's like in their eyes and
that's
like
the deal.
uncomfortable.
He's got
like,
weird hair. Little baby's got weird hair.
Wait, Danny, how old is your kid?
Hey,
he's 20 months old.
Okay.
Plus 9.
Yeah. Yeah, he's 20 months old plus 9.
They should have, people should have little, parentheses after their.
He just. He's at 20 months minus the 9th gestation.
Oh, we're gonna backdate him. We're gonna backdate him to 11 months.
Danny, are you a musician? You're really good at math.
It's working. The index cards. Yeah, he's reading them.
That's it.
Yeah, so I don't think I got my first haircut until I was like 3.
Yeah.
I was like a hippie kid, but I do remember it being kind of a traumatic experience, like when I first got it cut. So yeah,
So you're saying do it while he doesn't?
Yeah, because I ended up
like
actually killing my father over it. So just
Let's go to the song.
Wait a little longer. He might be saying.
Let's get
Wait
to it.
until they can grasp.
Killing my dad for haircuts. Killing my dad over haircuts. Killing my dad over haircuts. I killed my dad. I killed my dad. Cause he gave me a haircut. That was bad. Then I killed my dad. Sorry, I just have to rhyme stuff.
so yeah. Sorry about that, Dad.
Wait. Did you? Was it a successful killing or was
It was
an
just
almost killing?
I just remember crying, and the other weird thing was like my aunt gave me the haircut, so it was it was all in the family, but I think it.
Oh, family.
Oh, it was a family.
Yeah.
It was a family affair.
I don't know why I was crying. I guess I was just a sensitive kid. I remember also crying when my dad shaved his mustache for the first time, and I was like, "Who's this fucking stranger?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember crying when it was time to go to Sketchfest. I didn't want to fly. I was like deathly afraid of flying. I used to cry all the time.
Is that true?
Once I was in the plane, I was fine.
Yeah.
Get some sushi.
Did you guys do Sketchfest this year?
Do you remember when we were flying to Sketchfest? No, they didn't ask us to be part of their fest.
Do you remember
when
when you got the tickets for us three in a row?
Yeah, there was the one and only time where I thought it'd be a fun idea for all 3 of us to sit in the same aisle because it'd be like, it's all our space. Turned out to be a bad idea.
He's got a nickname.
We got to stagger.
He's got a nickname now. No row Balon.
No row. Hey, I was not the problem. I don't believe. Somebody was vaping under the seat. Anywho, I just outed
that
you.
was before people knew. It's before people knew what vape pens were. Yeah. Okay, the U.S. Air Marshals were not on.
Now they're
right.
They are.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
But 7 years ago, it was like the wild, wild west when you're a mile high, a couple miles high. Mile high club. How many miles
9.
are you when you're in the air? Too many. Plus 9 equals 30 minus 22, which equals 19. Plus 7.
Music major.
Is 52.
Music major.
If my math.
Where'd you go?
Wait, so you were vaping up in the sky, huh?
What's the problem, dude? There's already clouds up there. What's the problem? Who's gonna notice one more?
I don't see no cops.
True.
Yeah.
Yes. If you vape and then you blow into your sweatshirt.
I think if you blow into your Baja, it's probably a bit more obvious.
There are vents. There are vents at the floor, and it sucks everything out, and nobody knows nothing. But if you smoke too much and you're up in the air like that, sometimes I puked once because I got too high because I smoked too much of it, and I feel like the altitude and the pressure just combusted in my head, and I was like, "This is cool. This is cool. This is really." I don't feel good.
Yeah. Dude, I've been there. I took an edible on a flight to Scotland, thinking I was gonna just counteract the jet lag when I was going to get there. And I took this thing called a Chiba Chew, and it's really strong. And even the guy at the store was like, just take half. So I took half, and started watching this like some movies, and then I got so scared that I didn't want to go to the bathroom, and then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna watch this Captain America movie. And then, like, you know how like the pilots are always interrupting the movies. So I was on an American flight, and the pilot kept interrupting the Captain America movie, and I just couldn't stop thinking about how the Captain of American was interrupting Captain America, and it was thoughts like that for 19 hours, and I could not go to sleep. It was the fucking worst.
They had to eject you from the airport with a spatula.
Yeah. I landed in 12 hours, but I had to stay on for 19.
I was trying to figure out your math. That's what I was doing. It's like, wow, we went to the same school. Cool.
It reminds me of the time I went to I found a sign that said it was a little bodega that was called 11-7. And then I looked across the street and there was a 7-Eleven.
Whoa.
So not only does 7-Eleven
how many hours
exist,
how many
but
hours did you
11-7
spend at that
exists.
intersection?
Just a few. It was a Vine. I don't know if you guys, we talked about Vine for 2-3 things now, but yeah, it was an old Vine video. 7-Eleven? 11-7? Yeah. So I get your Captain America, American Captain.
Wouldn't stop thinking about it.
Getting sucked into a wormhole. Yeah. Anyway.
Jeremy was out there looking for a strawberry choco taco.
There's this whole yeah.
You say it. Extended.
So,
Say it. Extended strawberry choco taco cinematic universe. You were gonna say it. Go ahead. Say it.
Brendan, our buddy from Man Boobs, swears up and down that strawberry choco tacos exist. I've never heard of them or seen them, but he swears as a younger child he had strawberry choco tacos. So there's been a search. We used to just get really, really blown out and go look for strawberry choco tacos. I don't know why, but and it wouldn't be choco, it'd be straba tacos.
Yeah, that's why I'm not sure I believe
that
because choco taco's in the name.
Yeah.
Excuse me, guys. Have you never had a chocolate covered strawberry? I'm sure I'm sure that it's still called a strawberry choco taco if they exist. Even if there's not an ounce of chocolate.
How did you search for it? Did you just like go out on expeditions in Park Slope, or what was your process?
No. Yes, well, Lower East Side, but yes, we would.
Lower East Side, yeah. This was a lot of. This came out of a lot of drunken nights in my old apartment.
Oh, that side of the hitting stick. Is that what we're talking about here? Is it
that
side of the hitting stick? I think Brendan punched me in the face once that way. And then left to go get tacos.
What he's like, don't deny my dream. I'm going to get the straws.
Never happened.
I said they don't exist. You can go to every bodega in the city and they're not going to have it.
That was before phones, though, so he couldn't even prove it if he even saw one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, maybe someone out there in the world has had a strawberry taco.
If you've seen a strawberry taco, let us know at 347-470-8150. It's the Danny and Mike helpline.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. Drennon, if you ever need us and you don't want to do
you don't want to go through all the bureaucratic red tape, just call my hotline.
Look, if you got a question, you just it's 347-470.
We'll do our best to get back to you as soon as possible.
And that's it.
Right on.
That's right.
And suck it, guys.
So wait, you guys actually have
a very good job.
Someone
standing by
can call. Yeah, like someone can just answer the phone and right now.
Unfortunately, I think it's a voicemail.
Like
sometimes does it ring inside Seltzer King Studios? I think it rings a red phone, right?
It should, but it does
the
not.
red phone.
Yeah, we don't have that technology yet, but we're working on it.
We're still working in the 80s where we just have a hotline that you can call in.
Speaking of,
but if we wanted to really splurge,
Get me
Tamberelli.
Get me Balon. Get me Drennon Davis.
I have it in a tie.
Get me Drennon Davis. Get me the best there is.
Hi, you've reached Drennon Davis. Can I help with, you have any problems right now?
We're on the trail of some no good crooks, and we need your audio tracking skills. Jeremy, give him the lowdown.
We saw that there were 3 choco tacos that were regular, and somebody grabbed a bunch of strawberries and poured them all over, and they said they're strawberry choco tacos.
Don't believe it.
We got to get on this.
Charging?
Do not believe it. Anyway, if you have information, give us a shout on that hotline. But yeah, what I was going to say
$3.75
was that I've been.
because you have an acai berry.
Acai.
You got?
Ooh,
I
now-
love saying acai.
now-
For the video watcher, I have an Akai reel-to-reel, and I just got it to work.
Oh, how'd
ladies
you
and
fix
gents.
it?
So send me
How'd you
your
fix it,
audio
bud?
reels. I just turned it on. You know what I mean? Plugged it in, put the
what?
tape in, and my grandfather's voice from 1960
Very cool.
came out of it. I'm not even kidding. It was amazing. So yeah. Anywho, that has nothing to do with
That's
strawberry
wonderful.
ice cream or
well,
strawberry
you said
tacos.
acai right after Drennon said
Acai.
acai.
Yeah, I
He
had
was
at
just
some point.
rolling it around.
I like
That
this
was-
word
that's where I was-
association.
yeah,
That's
that's-
There we
good.
go. Ah.
It's a musical gear nerd joke. You know, you see a Kai and you go, "Oh, is that acai?" Because they look the same. except
Because
for the
all
C and the
musicians
K.
are
People do
health
that.
nuts. That's why it's funny.
And we're good at math.
I don't play the acai game. It's a Kai.
You don't play the acai game? I used to
putting it
play
out
it.
there.
I used to
No,
play it in
I'm
like
not
junior
playing
high,
games
but
anymore.
like everything, you grow out of it.
Yeah.
Some
yeah,
kids still
I
wear the
mean,
Timberlands.
It's
I'm not
for
gonna,
babies.
For
All that
babies.
acai.
Yeah.
It's for fucking babies.
That's right. That's right. Drennon, you must have some plugs other than your YouTube series and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Inside
Yeah,
voices?
so-
Are you talking about
Right.
inside voices?
yeah.
Yeah.
So inside.
I love that first episode, man. That
Oh,
was
thanks.
great.
Yeah, I'm going to be putting more out. I'm going to put it on Instagram too. I don't know where people watch things anymore, so I'm just trying to put it everywhere. But yeah, you can just my name, Drennon Davis.
Totally.
It's on Instagram. That's where I put most of the stuff. What else have I been working on? I'm also doing a podcast. It's a kids musical sci-fi podcast or family friendly. It's for like kids and stoned parents, which is yeah.
Awesome.
It's called Bantastic. It's like a lot of music.
You have a couple new customers.
Yeah,
here.
check it out. It's called Bantastic. Some of the same characters from Inside Voices, DJ Yeah and Randy, which is this AI character that I built for people who are scared of AI. This is him right here.
Awesome.
Randy, can you play some U-Roy?
Let's see, Randy. Let me see if I can turn him on here.
Oh yeah.
Hi, I'm Randy.
Okay, that's great, Randy. Why don't you tell everybody what you
Yeah.
stand for? Randy, can you tell everybody what you stand for?
Randy, robotic, Android, Nintendo, dinosaurs, yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Did you
yeah,
name
he's-
yourself, Randy?
He did name himself.
That's cool.
All Randys name themselves
Amazing.
that. I don't know why, but they do.
Drennon, my son, after he wakes up, gets a little milky time, and he needs to be quizzed by Alexa.
Oh, awesome.
So that's it. We just say, Alexa, quiz me about you. Actually, shit.
Oh no.
Shut up. Oh, good. Didn't do it. You
Alexa.
say, quiz me about you, and they're going to be like, oh, sure. Let's test your AI skills. And it's like, she has all these questions like, my biggest fear is water. Duh.
What? I don't get. I don't get it.
My name, because she's
get it.
electronic, brah. Water scares all
But there's not a
electronics.
she. There's like this. Randy.
Yeah, Randy.
Whoa,
has something
Randy.
to say.
Come on, knock it off.
Randy.
Hi,
Randy, quiz me about
I'm Randy.
Yep, you already said that.
I'm a supercomputer.
Oh, you're a supercomputer. That's cool. Anything
Randy.
else?
Phoebe's quirky.
Oh, okay. What does that have to do with
Archetype.
anything?
He's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Randy,
Yeah.
is there anything else you want to add?
I'm a helper.
Oh, you're a helper. Okay, that's pretty cool.
He helped Jeremy fix his tape deck.
Yeah, like what are
It
you
looks
talking
like my
about here?
tape deck.
Phoebe's quirky.
Yeah, you already said that, dude.
I'm going to take a nap now.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. He's gonna take a nap now, I guess.
Ah,
Yeah. But yeah,
Happens to the
He
best of
watches
them.
a lot of Friends. He's taken a few too many baths. He has no fear of water, unfortunately.
Electronics, yeah. Fearless.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that explains a lot about Randy.
I like it.
But yeah, he's in Fantastic. He's in Inside Voices. Yeah, I guess I've just been doing like a lot of puppet stuff recently, which is cool. I'm into it. I've always been into puppets. Did you guys do you
apartment
enjoy
juices
them?
are
I feel
rubbing
like
off
it's a
quite
very
nicely.
polarizing thing. Like either
I
you
like-
love them
I like
or they
puppets.
scare you. Right on. Cool.
Jeremy and I wrote a sketch called "The Puppet Bang Bus," which we thought was a funny idea.
Drennon.
It was just if you want to get
be our big thing.
Drennon. Look, it's just these puppets that drive around in a bus and try to get girls. And then as soon as they're in the van, then the puppets are like, "Oh no, what do we do?" And they pull they have little felt penises, and you're
Right,
like,
they
"Oh,
need
what are we
money.
gonna do?"
I can't see you ever getting permission to shoot this. So.
We just need a van, really, and some puppets.
You just need a van
Brennan's
Disgusting.
brain, we're good.
and some black and the funny thing
What if
about
Dr-
it was
what
it'd
if-
be real
what if
puppets. So
Drennon-
then you have the people in the black in
like
their
the-
black suits and everything who are actually manipulating the puppets. Being
What
like,
if
what are we
Dremel gets
supposed to do now?
evicted from Jim Henson's
It's
old
meta.
studio because he blasphemes puppets that badly?
That's
I don't know. That's not going to
I feel
happen.
like
Randy, that
to
wouldn't
wrap this
happen,
whole
right?
episode up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess it would happen.
Oh, thanks, Randy.
okay. Good. That's good.
I feel like this is like the fourth time we've mentioned Puppet Bang Bus, so maybe to play us out here, if you would, not to put you on the spot, but if you have a theme song for Puppet Bang Bus, we can get this thing rolling right
fuck,
now.
Yes.
You know
Let's
what I mean?
do that.
It's Spot. I put you on the spot. I
Yeah,
know.
let's do
It's
that.
actually
Here we go.
The key line too is "Oh fuck yes."
Here we go. Oh fuck yeah! Oh fuck yeah! Oh fuck yeah!
Puppet Bang Bus. Puppet Bang Bus. Yeah. Get in the bus. Puppet Bang Bus. Not real human. You're not cheating. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Bang Bus.
This is the song that sounds the most like Ween. I think that's a good thing.
Oh, man. Oh. You know what?
Oh, yeah.
Mike, I love you so much for saying that right now. Ween's one of my favorite bands of all time.
You
Are
know,
you guys
I'm
Ween
glad.
fans?
I'm glad.
You guys are all weird.
Oh boy. Yes. Yes, we are all
Ween
Ween fans.
fan because of this podcast.
Oh, hell yeah.
fans? For the listener, Mike just panned his camera.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
They're truly one of my favorites and very influential, I feel like.
I think that's awesome that such good musicians are influenced by such good musicians.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Have you guys ever
Thank you, Mike.
have you guys ever seen
them
them live?
Oh, sorry, you're talking to Drennon? Yeah, probably right.
Nice.
Yes. Mike and I, we went to a Ween show together twice. We've been to Ween twice together. Once when I was little, and once when you were an adult.
Amazing.
You +9.
Plus
Yeah,
9,
plus
which
9.
meant I was
Plus
37 years
plus 9
old, which
months.
is 2 years ago, minus 5 years. I
that
keep forgetting
quarantine
about
has
that
aged
9
us
months.
5 years, hasn't it?
Telling you.
Well, that's it. You'd be like, oh man, like you're looking through your phone of people you should have been contacting for the last year, like to help you in your career. And you're like, oh man, I haven't talked to them in over a year. Guess what? It was a pandemic. Quarantine happened. If you miss someone by a whole year, it's really like you only missed them by 3 months. So
I
give
like
them a
this
call.
angle very
It's never
much.
too late.
I agree with this.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we're all in the same boat, you know. There's so many people I haven't talked to that I probably should have, but you know, we're all in that boat. And yeah.
It's everybody's dealing differently. Yeah, it's
In one day, the end of this year, maybe next year, we'll all call each other and be like, "The fuck just happened?"
You haven't
I
cut.
don't know, man.
You haven't cut
Might
your
get
hair
caught.
once. What the fuck's wrong with you?
All right. Gonna wrap this up. We are a part of the Last Podcast Network. Check them out, lastpodcastnetwork.com. Also check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Danny and Mike with the N spelled out. And you can find Danny at D Tamberelli on the twits, at Danny Tamberelli on the Instas, Michael's at Michael C. Maronna on the Twitter. I am at Remy Balon, Jeremy Balon on the Instas. I have a podcast called Going Dork. Check that out. Check out DrennonDavis.com, I'm presuming.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I think that's the website. Yeah. Give us a look on that Patreon. We're gonna start doing some more stuff. Maybe even a Pete rewatch. You just don't know.
Shout out to Beach Boys, Boba Fett, Funky, Randy, and all the whole crew.
That's right.
Funky Randy.
No, there was a comment. There was a comment in there. That wasn't Funky Randy. It was Funky comment.
Randy. I took a bath.
That's it.
Yeah, Funky Randy.
I'm funky.
I like that you can download an accessory to your AI to make him funky.
DLC, bro. You
upgrade.
It's a lot of friends.
Oh man!
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Drennon.
guys.
That was so
This was
much
a lot of fun.
The Adventures of Danny and Mike stars Danny Tamberelli and Michael C. Maronna. The show is produced by me, Jeremy Balon. This podcast is part of the Last Podcast Network, which can be found at lastpodcastnetwork.com. Make sure to check that out for a ton of great shows. For more information on the guys, visit our website at dannyandmike.com. Also look us up on Twitter at Danny and Mike with the N spelled out, and on Facebook at facebook.com/The Adventures of Danny and Mike. Thanks for listening.
This show is made possible by listeners like you. Thanks to our ad sponsors. You can support our shows by supporting them. For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to lastpodcastnetwork.com.